How easy is the E.A.S.Y Bible study method? Let's start this quest. Kia ora whānau. Today we're looking at the E.A.S.Y Bible study method from Ashley over at Coffee and Bible Time. Now this is a great Bible study method for those just starting out into reading and studying their Bibles. Now this study assumes that you've already got a passage to study, so we're going to start ours with Romans 8 verses 5 to 8. For those who live according to the flesh have their minds set on what the flesh desires, but those who live in accordance with the Spirit have their minds set on what the Spirit desires. The mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace. The mind governed by the flesh is hostile towards God. It does not submit to God's law, nor can it do so, for those who are in the realm of the flesh cannot please God. So the first step is E, enter into the original context. So using either Bible commentaries or encyclopedias or study Bibles can help you get this extra context to the passage that you're reading. The book of Romans was written by the Apostle Paul to the Christians in Rome. Now, Paul's letter presents a complete and detailed statement of the message of salvation to those in a far-off country. He's also sending this letter to a church that is comprised of both Jews and Gentiles. Paul addresses the internal tension between these two groups in this writing, obliterating the human boundaries of race and culture, and instead pointing out the true differences in life of being a life with God and a life without God. Our passage picks up here. A is access the main idea or theme of the passage. This could be looking for repeating words or phrases or themes that are common throughout what you've just read. Some repetitions that I noticed were living according to the flesh or living according to the Spirit, focusing on what the flesh desires versus what the Spirit desires, or being governed by the flesh or governed by the Spirit. Now, if I take all of these statements that we found in the passage and set them on two sides of a coin, we can see the results of living with God and the results of living without God. Living by the flesh is driven by worldly desires, leading to self-indulgence, hostility, and rebellion towards God, and eventually death. Living by the Spirit is driven by heavenly desires, leading to self-sacrifice, love, and submission towards God, and life and peace. I won't delve into this in this video, but this is a great place to start looking at Bible dictionaries and lexicons at the meanings of these original words. They're not always what you'd think they are. S is for seek God and His character. See how the themes inform us through this passage about God or Christ and His character. Some of the things that I noticed was that God desires that we live truly an abundant life and remain at peace rather than in an eternal internal war. God is also the unchanging eternal force. Either we align ourselves with Him or we align ourselves against Him. We cannot walk both fleshly and spiritually simultaneously. Y is for yearn. Yearn for a heart change and a deepening intimacy with Jesus. The final step of the study is taking the time to pray. Talking to Jesus about what you've read, voicing the things you find challenging, asking for His help and guidance. Regardless of what you want to say or ask, it is important to take the time to connect with God during and after your study. A big thanks to Ashley and the crew over at Coffee and Bible Time. This is a great study method, and I'll link to both their original video and their downloadable PDF in the description below, and I'll see you in the next quest.